What?
I did that whole thing with this muted. Okay, start it over
Hi, Cindy
again.
Castillo. We're making all these mistakes. Yes, Tony, thank you. No sound.
Cooking
What's
with
wrong?
Debi and friends.
We got it, Audrey. Thank you for letting us know.
Cooking with Debi and friends.
I know, Loretta. Do you have sound now? Are you guys
Yes.
getting sound now? Give us a thumbs up
Talk
if
about
you are.
marriage and parenting too. Self-care and budgeting and some recipes for life.
There's
Yeah.
no saying no sound.
Cooking with Debi and friends. It is now.
Are you sure?
Yes. Now we can hear you.
Hi, everybody. Okay, hi. So sorry
Okay.
about that.
So I have a mixer over here. I had the sound off because I almost hit record earlier, and I didn't want to be talking politics or something weird over there while the audio was on. So if I did happen to hit record, you didn't catch all that. Get back over here, cutie. Let's do this over.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to episode 40 of Cooking with Debi and Friends. We encourage you to watch, to share, to have watch parties, and we just want to welcome you to Cooking with Debi and Friends. It's a half hour or so cook and chat show, shot right here in our kitchen with my husband Travis.
Every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. For those of you that are new, we record right here, make up some good meals. We go out live to Facebook and YouTube, so please chat with us. We've got a lot of friends in there already kind of laughing at my gaffe. I apologize. You can hear us now. So please like and share and subscribe. If you scroll down in the description, there are links to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please click that link, and there are some other links down there I'll talk about a little bit later.
Yeah, we're really trying to get our YouTube membership up because that way we can possibly sell a show.
Who knows?
We stream to these channels because that way we can chat with you, and that's what makes Cooking with Debi and Friends Cooking with Debi and Friends. You guys can chat back with us. It is the best, and we love especially that not only do we spend time with friends, but you guys spend time with friends. You know, you have cousins and family and everybody else. So let's say hi to everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to scroll back up.
Okay.
Of course, my dad.
Always first.
You were number 3 today. You're slacking, bud. Number 3. So first was Cindy Castillo.
Hi, Cindy Castillo.
Hi, Cindy, and Julie Monroe.
Hi, Julie.
2 of our favorites from our Saturday Fun Time Playroom Karaoke with Sandra and Connie. Thank you for joining tonight. My dad's in the house, Audrey Cleary and Loretta. Let's see, who else is in here? I'm getting a lot of, okay, you can hear us
Debbie
now.
can hear us,
Debbie Whitney
Loretta.
Ferguson. Yeah.
Tony, slap him.
Why are you condoning violence in my house, Father?
Emily, how are things over on the East Coast and Kentucky? You guys okay? Debbie Ferguson, 40. What is that?
40
mean?
episodes.
Oh, 40 episodes. Yeah, 40
And my
episodes.
friend Robert Haley.
Hi, Robert.
Good to see you, bud. I can't see you, but nice to have you in our kitchen. And Monica's in the house. Paul Gelman.
My sister.
We've got Sandy Perez. Hi,
Oh,
Sandy.
my mom's watching, Trav.
Oh, hey, Mama.
Hi. You know,
Hey, little mama.
I was just saying to somebody, a friend of mine, Suzanne. Oh,
Suzanne.
Seriously. Oh, happy
How are
birthday!
you doing this with
okay,
no power?
there's so much going on right now. So much going on.
Let's
First of all,
back up.
let's back up. I'm wearing the apron that Suzanne gave me. First of all,
It's cute.
Audrey, happy birthday to Patrick.
Happy birthday, Patrick.
We hope that you got your favorite kind of cake today, Patrick. So a big happy birthday to you. Suzanne, Denlinger, and Jack say, we're in here, we have no power, plugged into the car with a drink.
Oh my God. You guys
They
win.
are living in...
You win. You
win.
are the super fans of tonight's episode. I can't wait to see what you guys do next week to one-up yourselves on the super fan.
Let's not hope.
No,
They live in
don't do that.
They live in Conroe, Texas, and right in the eye of the storm, it got really bad out there, almost Category 5. I've been talking with her on Facebook chat to see how she's doing, and it hasn't been great for the Denlingers. It's been a little bad for them, so we want to say thank you for tuning in, and we hope that we can put a smile on your face.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, right before we went to air, I was really just, things in the world are just upsetting, and sometimes I succumb to it and just start to get real sad. And I realized I've got a show. So.
Yeah, I had to stop her. I'm like, wait. No, we're not going there right now. But can I back up just for a second?
Sure.
Speaking of Texas,
I'm gonna check my rice.
Carol Heikkinen is in. My best friend ever, Marine Corps buddy, who is no longer with us. His mom is in the house.
Oh, that's great.
I hope BG is there with you, and if my goddaughter Haley is in the house, in the kitchen too. Hi guys, thank you for joining tonight. It's really so touching to see you here.
Thank you for joining us, Joe Casas. I'm memorized by the beef in the background.
Mesmerized.
I know. I was moving everything, Joe. Joe's wife is a vegetarian.
Yeah.
And our friend Brad Garrett is not a vegetarian, but his wife Debi is almost a vegan. Yeah.
Vegan,
and so we'll put pictures up of ribs. He's like, I miss that shit. Me. Yeah. BG Mama, Maria, and myself. Hi, Casas family. Welcome.
Hi, Mama Maria.
And I'm so happy to see my mom on here and my sister. And Anna Maria won't be joining us tonight because she's in an RV.
Traveling across
the country to their new house in Pennsylvania. And so I spoke with her today, and she's doing really well. And I was saying to a friend of mine, Alonzo Bowden, very funny comedian, that it's been 5 months since I kissed my sister and danced with my sister and my mom, and this is it's some heavy times.
It's trying.
It's trying.
It's really trying.
So anyway, so let's all give each other a hug. Oh.
And Loretta says that she can't wait for the show because Mongolian beef is her husband's favorite.
Oh, good.
I can't wait either.
Okay, so here's the thing with this dish. I want it to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, and I love Mongolian beef. It's usually what I order at a restaurant because I can order a big healthful side of broccoli to go with it. It's just delicious. And so I started researching some recipes, and a lot of these recipes were calling for sauces that aren't normal to have in your kitchen if you don't make Asian food a lot. And if you have to buy a sauce like an oyster sauce, or a special kind of honey, or a special kind of, whatever sauce is required for that meal, you can start adding up. And then what happens is, if you don't use it again for a while, it goes bad.
Yeah,
so I searched and found a great recipe for Mongolian beef with pantry staples. Most of you have this in your pantry. You have all these things in your pantry or in your refrigerator, so you can do this. There's more new messages there.
Let's see Robert, awesome show. Thank you, Robert. Emily Tomas. Crap, I meant to say West Coast friends, meaning you. We are no coast people in Kentucky. Yeah, I was going to say, when did Kentucky become East Coast? I didn't want to correct you though, Emily. We're happy you're good though. Thank you.
You got a subscription there.
You won't watch unless you have a tool segment. Well, we have knives. Does that count?
Teresa Rohr just said that she is Teresa Rohr. Kurt Graber said that her sister Loretta is cooking up a storm. It was so funny. One time we did a whole show dedicated to Loretta, and somebody wrote, "Who the hell is Loretta?"
Oh yeah, it was Steve White, a comedian. He's like, "Who the hell is Loretta?"
Who the hell is Loretta?
Honey, we're watching you do stuff here, and no one knows what you're.
Okay, first of all, behind us, since everybody knows pretty much how to steam a vegetable and cook white rice, that's already done. So there's a pot of white rice on the stove, and there is a pot of steamed broccoli. Nothing special about those two dishes. Pretty easy. This is where we're going to get all the fun. So what I did is I got a piece, about a pound and a half of flank steak. That's all it is. And you cut flank steak against the grain. That's the best way to cut a flank steak. So I've got about a pound and a half, 1 pound and a half here. And I'm putting it in a Ziploc bag with some cornstarch. So I have a 1/4 cup of cornstarch here. So I'm just going to coat this. Really easy peasy. You know, my mom used to coat things with before Ziploc bags were around. She would coat things in a pie tin. She would just save all the pie tins, and that's what she used.
With the top on them?
No, just, that's what she would coat something in. They're nice and deep and stuff. So we're giving this a really good coating here. This dish is going to be so fast and easy, it's going to make your head spin. So if you have anything to ask us, go ahead and ask us. We have a little bit of chat time left here on the show.
Might be a shorter show.
Might be a shorter show.
But I do want to talk about something a little later. My dad brought up the Brad Garrett No Prisoners podcast. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Should have used the Instant Pot to make the rice.
Audrey, what? Okay, so here's the thing. My friend Kristen Key, who is very entertaining, she's lovely, and she's a comedian, and she tells me that all the time. You need to make your Instapot, use your Instapot for rice. So I'm going to give it a try. Or if one of my viewers want to go ahead and film themselves cooking rice in the Instapot and send it to me, we would be happy to show it on the show.
I'm looking up the Instapot. So it was, it was episode 31. So if you go to our YouTube channel, this YouTube channel right there, and scroll through the Cooking with Debi playlist, episode 31 was the Instapot, the infamous Instapot. I still haven't lived that down. Every time it comes up, she talks about that Instapot.
Oh, Debbie! Debbie could film herself too. Made Instapot rice with coconut milk.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
I love coconut anything.
Yeah. Thank you, Caroline.
Martinez.
She loves our shows.
You.
Thank you. We love our shows too. It gives us something to do. It's keeping me off the street.
Keeping her off the street, she says.
Keeping me off the street.
Word on the street is. So what are we doing there,
Okay,
baby?
so I've coated this beautifully. This 1.5 pounds of flank steak. Show the people. My sister loves when you say that. Show the people.
Well, they go to show the people.
Okay, so what I have here is I've got 3 tablespoons of oil for you, vegetable oil. And I want you to go ahead and you need to just get that in a hot pan there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you this beef that is 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Here you go, love. Cooking with Debbie.
I don't want to put that in there until it's hot.
Did you guys see the episode with Pilar? Wasn't she darling? She was so cute. She was so nervous. But I think she did a really good job. And she'll be back on Tuesdays. And she has some really good ideas. You know, she says pumpkin season is right around the corner. And so, going back to school, she's come up with some coffee recipes, and she's even thinking about coming on and showing us how to make a cold brew so we could have that in our fridges at all times.
You know, she is a barista, and she's very knowledgeable with all these different drinks, boba, teas, coffees, and things like that. But she's also 22, so she does know a little bit about adding some liquor in there. She does like tequila, I think. But so pouring with Pilar on Tuesdays, it'll be a quick segment to show you some new drinks. And she's such a cutie, so I love having her.
She's so cute. Yeah, it's a family affair. So thank you, Joe. And then Audrey Clary says to Paula Gelman, it works so well, it's done in 12 minutes. It's great. Audrey, if you didn't know, Paula's one of those people that are scared of her Instapot, as am I. I think it has something to do with me being short. But it just feels like it's right here on me.
Can I use these, baby?
What? Yes, please do.
Because I don't want to drip that.
Yeah. So this, like I said, this Mongolian beef is so easy with everything you have in your pantry. And I put out there on Facebook, you know, it's easy peasy, and best of all, you have everything right there in your panty.
What?
In your panty. And so somebody is like, what the hell kind of Mongolian beef is that? And they come back and change it. So, not in your panty, but in your pantry. So, what we have here is we've got some 3 cloves of chopped garlic, minced garlic. We've got a tablespoon of ginger. Ginger is that ugly little root that you can buy, and you want to keep it in your fridge, and you want to keep it wrapped up really well with saran wrap, and it will last you for a while. Thank you, Paula. She said Pilar is darling. Pilar is intelligent and a capable young lady. Oh, Cindy, we worked hard on that.
She did.
We worked hard.
I was always the heavy. Don't do that to your mom. But yeah, she turned out pretty good.
Joe, what kind of show is this? I know everything's in your panty. No, my mom's
your pantry.
In your pantry, yeah. So we've got that cooking in 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. You can use peanut oil. You can use vegetable oil, corn oil. I would not use olive oil. Olive oil is too heavy.
It's a little heavier. Yeah.
And sesame oil is way too heavy. The show just got to a different level, and it's my fault.
You brought it up.
So this is...
Now everyone's thinking about stuff in panties.
Most everybody have these things in your pantry. We're starting with half a cup of low-sodium soy sauce. So we've got the low-sodium soy sauce in there, and then we have half a cup of brown sugar. So I'm just going to put... How's the blue stain? Oh, you know what, Paula? I'm sorry, no, Debi. Debi Grove. What?
Well, everyone's talking about panties, and now you're talking about the blue stain.
The blue stain,
so
because
you have to explain it.
Pilar spilled blue tea everywhere, the pea flower blue tea. And it gave me an opportunity to find out if that blue stains, and it does not. It washed out beautifully. Beautifully.
Wasn't sticky on the floor.
Wasn't sticky on the floor or anything, didn't stain the teeth. So there's all your questions about that pretty little tea. It's so funny, my oldest daughter, she said when she was little that she thought bleach the hell out of was one whole word. Because I'm like, I'm going to bleach the hell out of that. Okay, so back to what I'm making here. Lisa Roseberry, hi. How about avocado oil is great. Yes, avocado oil, peanut oil. Yeah. You
have
just
we
want
eaten that? Have I?
You've not? You're so funny. Do I eat this?
Do I like that one?
You like ranch dressing and Thousand Island?
I know I do.
You do know?
I do know.
If you were at a restaurant, you would go.
I like the white one with the chunks in it.
That's blue cheese.
Yeah. Who cares?
Who cares? Okay. All right. So let's go with this. Okay, so half a cup of low sodium soy sauce or regular soy sauce. There really is no difference in the taste. Half a cup of brown sugar. You can use light or you can use dark, whatever you have in your pantry. A fourth a cup of water. And, you know, I listened to a podcast recently with Samin Nosrat, the author of Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat. And she was publishing a cookbook, and her publishers fought her on putting water as an ingredient in a recipe. But I think we all agree that if we are going to be using water in a recipe, we should know ahead of time that it's in the ingredient list so we can get it ready. We're not stopping everything to go get water. Maybe you use bottled water to cook with. But I think it's important that you have water in the recipe. So half a, what is this? How much water?
What did you say, half a cup? No, that's a quarter of a cup. If the soy sauce
quarter cup of water, yes, quarter cup of water. Cup. So
you okay?
Yeah, we're fine. So quarter cup. Now we're going to put in our teaspoon of ginger. I'm telling you, this is so fast and easy. So fast and easy here. Ginger and the garlic. I was gonna ask you about the garlic because you're in a mask all day.
Me?
Yeah. How's that beef looking?
Good. They're looking at it too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shouldn't take too long to cook that beef. How does it look?
Well, it's a little pink still because some of the parts.
Oh, that looks good. I would give it another minute, and then we're gonna put that whole sauce in there.
Okay.
So Suzanne,
ask them what they're drinking. What are you guys drinking in your car?
Yeah, what are you drinking in your car?
And what are you watching on a phone or an iPad or something?
I mean, that is loyal. Did the hurricane pass through you? Was it Laura? Pass through there? We hope that you're safe. Holy cow. Paula Gelman says, love ginger. And you know what? It's really good for you. It's really good for you. And it's worth it to have it in your fridge for different recipes. You can add it to lemonade. You can eat it raw. It's very good for you. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, Pilar's going to start bringing in immunities, and she's going to talk about some of the benefits of the drinks that she's bringing there. Okay, go ahead and put the sauce in.
Well, Cindy says that it looks good, but Cindy, this smells amazing. I'm going to go to a wide shot so I can put that.
For the people, Monica. For the people. All right. You know, just a little tip here. Sometimes I fill this side there. Can't right now because there's a bag in here. But sometimes I fill this side of the sink while I'm cooking with just soapy water. And I just put my dishes in there. So I'm halfway there on a good rinse. Laura sucks, Suzanne. I know. So are you guys in the middle of Laura? Has she passed through? How long are you going to be without power?
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Poor things. Knife?
And I was just saying, oh my God, because that smells crazy
Yeah?
good.
Okay.
It smells really good.
How's it going?
Yeah, that soy sauce, when you put soy sauce in a pan with beef like that, and the beef was already cooking and smelling so good, the whole house is starting to get that Mongolian beef Asian, oh, yes.
It's sticky and sweet. Turn down the heat, Travis.
It's on medium, so I'm going a little lower.
Even lower than medium. Oh, Suzanne just said, we found out we'll be without power for 4 days. Yay. Oh my gosh. Let's just take a little time here to talk about, because Travis and I live in a high fire area, and we always have chargers ready to go for our phones. We always have ice. Power banks. We always have ice in the freezer, bags of ice. We keep our ice chests where I can reach them if I have to, if Travis isn't here.
We have a lot of ice packs too in there to keep around our food. Right.
And so if you do have a power outage, do not open your fridge, do not open your freezer. Your big freezer, your freezer, either on your refrigerator, or if you have an outdoor freezer or reach-in chest, those will keep your foods frozen for 3 days if you do not open it. So that's the thing. Try not to go in and out of your fridge or freezer. Mm-hmm. And then you have, we always have flashlights. The big thing is to make sure your phone is charged.
So medicines in little packets ready to go, eyeglasses, extra pair of shoes and clothes if you need to leave quickly. Yeah. We've actually got an emergency kit with all kinds of stuff in there, candles and matches and all sorts of cool stuff.
But for a power outage, you really just want to be able to keep your stuff cold,
I was thinking, because you said fire area, I was thinking bug out too.
Oh, okay.
Did you see what Suzanne says?
We're safe, just no power, car power, phone and vodka.
iPhone and vodka.
iPhone and vodka. There you go. All right, how's that going there? Is it getting a little? I'll check it.
Yeah, you check it.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Let me go full screen on that one.
That looks really good. Can you see how that's thickening up? Now, like I said, there are plenty of recipes for this particular dish that have a lot of ingredients, but this is just what you have in your pantry, and you don't have to go out and buy those special oils and sauces.
Yeah. All that extra stuff.
All the extra stuff. If you're feeling extra fancy, go ahead and do it.
So you're turning that off?
I am turning it off. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start to plate it.
Wow, already.
I'm telling you, it was so fast.
Holy cow, we're only 24 minutes in.
I know.
We wasted 4 minutes starting over because of the sound.
Do you want to plate it now, or you want to talk about your podcast?
Well, let's plate it and I can talk, because this smells amazing. I want to eat this.
Well, you know what? Let's cover it up and talk about your podcast and give your podcast all the...
Okay, so you guys know that I've been producing a podcast for Brad Garrett. If you don't know who Brad Garrett is, you got to learn, because Brad Garrett is an amazing humanitarian, a wonderful actor. One of our first interactions with Brad Garrett, as far as being a fan of his, was Gleason. So if you've never seen the movie Gleason, you've got to watch that movie. It's really, really good. And he's a comedian, voiceover actor, but recently we started working together on a podcast called No Prisoners Podcast with Brad Garrett. And we just opened up for a brand new segment. Do you mind if I show this quick little video?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go to a quick video so that you guys can see what we're doing. So let's get rid of that and this. My name's Travis. I'm the producer for No Prisoners Podcast with Brad Garrett. I want to take this opportunity to invite you to submit a question for a very brand new segment called Ask a Non-Professional. How would Brad manage situations like family issues, therapy, road rage, depression, manipulative behavior, plumbing fixtures, finger paints, quantum physics, all the things you've been struggling with? Ask Brad. Now keep in mind, on a good day, he doesn't know where he's at or what time it is. So let's keep our expectations for the help that you receive relatively low, okay? Because after all, He's not a professional. Submit your questions to noprisonersshow@gmail.com. That's a nice bun. So, submit a question to noprisonersshow@gmail.com. It could be anything. Maybe there's a disagreement you're having between you and your spouse. Maybe you'd like to have some cooking questions answered. Maybe they're real questions about therapy or addiction or passive-aggressive behaviors. Brad is open to all of those. I will receive the email. If you want to be anonymous, just say that in the email, noprisonershow@gmail.com. Please do me that favor and send those over. We're going to be recording this weekend with Henry Winkler. We've got a crazy good amount of other people on. Henry Winkler, by the way, is an amazing humanitarian as well, and is dyslexic. He didn't know until he was 31 years old that he was dyslexic, and so when he found that out, this publisher urged him to write books about dyslexia, and now he tours schools and helps other kids with dyslexia. He is a Golden Globe winner, Emmys, actor, director. I can't wait for that episode to roll out. But please send that, and that again is No Prisoners Podcast with Brad Garrett. Yes.
Yay!
Yay, Brad.
Okay, so let's bring over the rice.
Joe said, sit on it, Travis.
Sit on it, Travis.
That's
Somebody said, Brad's on my TV right now. Brad's always on TV. He's on TV all the time. We're probably not going to do all the rice. Let's see how it looks.
Okay.
So I don't want it to get...
All right. Where do we have that?
Just right there in the middle. There we go. A little bit more.
Make it look pretty.
Yeah, I'll do that.
This was a very fast dinner.
Very, very fast.
And my house smells amazing.
Like I said, when you start to do these... A little more rice, babe. Like I said, when you start to do these dishes and you have to... Like, there was one recipe that called for 5 dried chilies. And I'm not opposed to cooking with chili, but, fresh stuff or oils or sauces or anything like that, I'm not opposed to it. But as you know, for this show, it's always been geared to you, the home cook, me, the home cook. What do we have in our pantry now? So let's get that sweet,
I just
sticky...
had to show a close-up again.
We're going to put it right there in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do this.
There you go. Every little bit of that goodness there.
The whole pot?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. It's just us.
Is it steamed?
This serves 2.
I thought this was 1 serving.
We're such fatties.
I am, Debbie. This is your fault.
We always think that we have COVID because we can't breathe, but really it's just we're too fat to walk up this stairs.
Jesus.
I think it's COVID, or I'm just a pig. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to do this.
I don't know yet. I know it smells beautiful.
We're going to pump it up with...
Pump.
So instead of the red chilies, I'm going to just go ahead and use my red chili flakes. Remember what I say. Red chili flakes, dried onion, dried garlic, granules, onion powder, garlic powder, ginger in a
shaker.
A jar. All that, green onion, cilantro. You can even find dried cilantro in a jar. So this is what we're going to do here. We're going to put some of that on there. How's that look so far?
It looks like it needs to be in my belly. Yes, Debbie. Okay. Henry Winkler, Mr. Winkler, is on Barry. If you haven't seen Barry on Netflix, I think.
Yes.
So funny.
And one of the nicest guys in the world. I waited on him when I was a waitress. Not that he would ever remember me. I'm just sprinkling on a little bit of sesame seed there.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Do you not like sesame seed?
Not a huge fan. Or peanut oil, just so that you remember. Because you said peanut oil earlier with the cooking oil thing.
How come I married you all this time?
Aren't you keeping a list? I've got a book full of everything that you don't like.
What don't I like?
It's mostly just my hair on the floor because it ruins a vacuum cleaner.
Yes.
Because I have long hair. And other stuff that I'm not at liberty to say in front of...
But food-wise, do you know what I don't like food-wise?
Sure. Oh, wait, there's new messages.
Oh. What happened to the broccoli? It's on its way. Let's go. Use your...
I'm going to bring this whole thing because It's dripping. Do you want to grab a little...
Tongs?
Sure.
Yeah. And this is just some steamed broccoli that is just so good for you. Oh, I think I steamed it a little too long. We're going to put that there.
Know.
No, it looks good.
It looks nice and soft.
Yeah.
And oh, those stems look really just juicy. And
That looks
Debbie
good.
said that I need to eat when I get home from work because she noticed during the show my mouth, why me going like this a lot? Because you guys don't understand everything we've been cooking, except a couple of things here and there I didn't really care for, but mostly everything, first of all, smells really good, tastes very good. We use a lot of spices so that there's a lot of really good flavors. Okay.
Now the broccoli, I just did, I went to I priced it, and yes, the broccoli heads were probably cheaper to buy like that and wash and cut myself. But not much cheaper at all. So I went ahead and bought a bag of broccoli that was washed and pared down and ready to go. Mm-hmm. Doesn't that look wonderful? Well, show the people.
We're going to show the people, Julie. We're going to do this right here, watch.
Isn't that beautiful? It's just really, really pretty. That's a pretty dish.
That's super hot on my hand. I realized it as I was turning.
You're such a dork. What is wrong with you?
That hurts. That's really hot stuff right there.
What's wrong with you?
All right, let's get some tasting done.
Okay. Here we go. And a pretty cheap meal. I bought this because I knew I was going to cook it, the flank steak. But if you are in the market and you see that flank steak is on sale, go ahead and pick it up because there's a lot of different things you can do with it. By the way, those of you that shop at Vons, tomorrow they're doing $5 shrimp. What? $5 shrimp.
Is
what?
That everywhere?
$5 shrimp. Vons. I know Vons. Now sometimes it's also Pavilions and Albertsons. What's wrong with you? What?
Travis burns it.
He burns himself all the time.
I cook a lot.
And I agree with you about...
No, we're not doing that. Don't put a bib on me. You see what she almost did to me?
See, because he does come home hungry. He comes home terribly hungry.
Yes, I do.
And we do everything here. We set up... Go ahead.
Okay, I'll eat it. I was going to feed it to you. That meat is cooked perfectly. That was a good flank skirt meat. That sauce.
My turn.
With the soy sauce that was reduced into that thicker sauce with the oh my gosh. That's really tasty. And very fast and easy. You didn't have to go out and buy any special sauces or anything.
Oh my goodness.
You alright?
I picked up a red chili pepper. Did you?
No. So I might actually put more chili pepper on there because I really like that fire, that heat on there. But this is really perfect just like it is. Let me try this.
The broccoli?
Yeah, I'm going to try a piece of broccoli. It's soft and tasty. I'm looking forward to eating this, that's for sure. Sandy Perez, can you have a bite? Yes.
Absolutely.
Come on over. I'm going to feed it through the door. Are you okay?
No.
So I should keep talking? Maybe I should do the
That's
podcast.
Why I was going like this. Talk, damn it. Woo. And you know what's so funny? In our family, I have my sister and my mom watching, my mom would say, "Oh, I enchilared myself," which meant I burned myself. We knew it. That was, I burned I burned myself with food. It was too spicy. And so our oldest daughter, Anna Maria, went to school thinking that enchilar was a verb and tried to conjugate it in Spanish class. She's like, what? Poor thing. She thought bleach the hell out of was one word and Enchilar was a verb you could conjugate.
We have a lot of isms in this house.
Yeah. So this...
Joe says he doesn't trust us, that we need a third opinion on this food.
Oh my gosh. Joe, but it's meat. Otherwise I would share it with you. But you've got two women there that... Yeah.
I think he might have to come through. Come over here and I'll stick my arm out the door and feed you a bite.
So, the flank steak was about $10, but that's because it was a recipe I wanted to give a try, and I didn't buy the steak on sale. But in the future, when you see something like a good piece of flank steak, pick it up. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with it. And the same thing with shrimp. When you find shrimp on sale, save it, because I have got so many recipes for shrimp. This was a lot of fun today. I enjoyed this.
I can't wait to eat that.
Yeah. And it really wasn't that much sugar in it. Yeah, there's a half a cup. What?
Joe says knock knock.
There's half a cup of brown sugar in this, but I think it's really getting that taste from the ginger and the garlic and the little green onions give it some snap on top. So, yeah, it was pretty good, pretty easy. Yeah. All right. Don't forget, please like us on YouTube, even if you watch us on Facebook. And if you can, get at least 2 or 3 of your friends to subscribe on YouTube. We're looking to build that up because we would love to make this a show. Wouldn't that be great?
Not only that, but when you subscribe, you get a notification just like on Facebook. But we're going to be doing some special stuff on YouTube only. So we want to make sure that you get it, okay? So please subscribe there.
Your dad said that was a quick show. It was a quick show. This is a great quick recipe. And as we move into the school year, I'm looking more and more at these 20-minute or less recipes all done on a baker sheet or in a one pot because, life is hectic as it is. So we love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for joining in. I love you, Mom. Thank you for joining in. And... thank you for having us at your table. What's for dinner tonight? Mongolian beef over white rice with a side of steamed broccoli. Yum. Bye, everybody. And Suzanne and Jack, we're praying for you. We're praying for you and we're thinking of you over these next 4 days. Hopefully you can get into a nearby hotel. Oh, all right. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend.
Cooking with Debbie and friends. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. I couldn't, dog. Oh my God, I was burning so bad.
You put too much on your
Oh
side.
my God, Travis, I'm looking at you like, help me. Quit looking at me, fucker, and help me.
Oh, I'm still streaming. Watch your mouth, lady.